Mahoya, we can start the class now.
Namassarvebhyaha sarvesham hardam swagatam. We'll start the class by chanting the Pratna Shlokas. Krishno rakshatu man chara chara guruhu Krishna namasyamyakam Krishne namara shatravo vinihataha Krishnaya tasmai namaha Krishna deva samudhitam jagatitam Krishnasya tasosmyaham Krishne bhaktirajanjalasto bhagavan He Krishna tubhyan namaha Prapanna parijataya totra vetraika panaye Jnana mudraya Krishnaya Gita mritaduhe namaha Vasudeva sutandevam Kamsa chanura mardanam Devaki paramanandam Krishna vande jagadgurum Sarvesham punaswagatam. So we were talking about worshiping Saguna Brahman and Nirguna Brahman. So Saguna Brahman worshipping is easier. Nirguna Brahman worshipping is difficult because we are used to that. We have body, so we are used to think of Brahman with body. So it is very difficult to worship Nirguna Brahman. So here, the worship of Saguna Brahman. This is what it is started here. Worship of Saguna Brahman. So, ye tu sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya matparaha ananye naiva yogena man dhyayanta upasate eshamaham samudharta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha maya veshita chetasam. So here Bhagavan says, all those who worship me, yetu sarvani karmani, those who worship me, renouncing all actions in me, mayi sanyasya, sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya, that is renouncing all actions in me, and also regarding me as the supreme being, supreme goal, matparaha, regarding me as supreme goal, and single-minded yoga. They who worship me, meditating on me, and to worship me with single-minded yoga by renouncing all actions in me and keeping me as the supreme goal, or renouncing all actions in me and keeping considering me or considering me as a supreme goal, and with single-minded yoga they worship me. And also yetu teshamakam samudharta. So and also those whose thought is always set on me, maya veshita chetasam, whose thought is always set on me. So I will become very soon, O Partha, the deliverer or the uplifter of from the ocean of mortality. That is the mortal sansara, the life and death, that cycle. I will deliver them from that cycle. Those who renouncing all actions and in me, and keeping me a supreme goal, and who also always worship me, as well as always their thoughts are always on me. So those people, I am soon I will lift them up. I will deliver them from this mrityu samsara sagara, from this ocean of mortal life. I will deliver them. This is what Bhagavan says in this. For those who are Saguna Brahman, those who are worshipping the Brahman with form. With form, he is assuring this. So we'll continue.
Vinoda Bhagini.
Ye tu sarvani karmani.
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि
Mayi sanyasya matparaha.
मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः
Ananyenaiva yogena.
अनन्येनैव योगेन अनन्येनैव योगेन
Mantyayanta upasate.
मां ध्यायन्त उपासते मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
Teshamaham samudharta.
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता
Mrityu samsara sagarat.
मृत्युसंसारसागरात् मृत्युसंसारसागरात्
Bhavami nachirat partha.
भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ
Maya veshita chetasam.
मय्या वेशितचेतसाम् मय्या वेशितचेतसाम्
Uttam.
धन्यवाद
Devi Chitra Bhagini.
Ye tu sarvani karmani. Mayi sanyasya matparaha.
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः
Here, mayi sanyasi. This is short. Mayi. Mayi sanyasya matparaha.
मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः
Uttam.
मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः
Uttam. Ananyenaiva yogena. Mantyayanta upasate.
अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
Teshamaham samudharta. Mrityu samsara sagarat.
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात्
Bhavami nachirat partha. Maya veshita chetasam.
भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्
Uttam.
धन्यवाद
Holap Mahodaya.
Ye tu sarvani karmani. Mayi sanyasya matparaha. Ananyenaiva yogena. Mantyayanta upasate.
Kanchana Bhagini.
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
Once again, Modi.
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
Teshamaham samudharta. mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami na chirat partha maya veshita chetasam.
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि नाचिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसां तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि नचिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्।
Uttam.
Sapna Bhagini.
Na tu sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya matparaha ananye naiva yogena mantyayanta upasate.
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसार सागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशित चेतसाम्.
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम् तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्।
उत्तम.
धन्यवाद.
Lakshmi HS Bhagini.
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसार सागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशित चेतसाम्.
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम् ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्.
उत्तम. धन्यवादः.
Lakshmi Kiran Bhagini.
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्.
Uttam.
धन्यवाद.
So here, so the ignorant man, he considers himself separate. He doesn't think of Brahman or anything. He considers himself separate. So he is separate from the whole. So that is which is Brahman. So he invites trouble. He has problems. But those who conforms here is his or her personal life to the cosmic function of the Brahman, gains in Shreyas. He gets all the benefits of this world as well as the future afterworld also. He gets all the benefits. So it's better to go along with the functioning of the Brahman, conform to the functioning of the Brahman, and not consider oneself as separate from the Brahman. So how should one approach or prepare oneself for the attainment of this plenitude or the abundance? So here, Bhagavan, what Bhagavan says is, fix your mind on me alone. Mayeva mana adhatsva. Fix your mind on me alone. Mayi buddhin niveshaya. That is, let your thoughts dwell on me. So keep your mind fixed on me, and let your thoughts dwell on me. You shall hereafter live in me alone. Mayeva ata urdham na nivasishyasi mayeva. So you will live in me alone. Ata urdhvanna samchega. In such a case, there is no doubt that you will be relieved, or you will be uplifted from this world. So here, to feel is the way of the mind, to feel, and to decide is the way of the intellect. So man verily is where his mind is. So even if you are sitting here, your mind, if it is something somewhere else, so you are there, not here. So that's what happens many times. So we will be sitting somewhere and be thinking of some other places, other people. So we are, wherever our mind is, there we are. So it is the mind of man that makes the heaven and the hell. So the mind will only decide whether it is heaven or hell. He can decide. So when the mind is given over to God, the full mind is fully fixed on God, man is verily in the divine presence. He's always in the divine presence. So if his mind is there on the on God alone, so he's always in the divine presence. So this is what Bhagavan says here. We'll continue.
Prema Shriram Bhagini.
Mayeva mana athatsva.
Mayyeva mana adhatsva. Mayyeva mana adhatsva.
Mayi buddhin niveshaya.
Mayi buddhin niveshaya. Mayi buddhin niveshaya.
This ni is there on the top, that you can combine with this, so it will become Mayi buddhin niveshaya. It will combine.
Yes, sir. Mayi buddhin niveshaya.
Yes. Nivasishyasi mayyeva.
Nivasishyasi mayyeva. Nivasishyasi mayyeva.
Ata urdhvanna samshayaha.
Atha urdhvanna samshayaha. Atha urdhvanna samshayaha.
Uttam.
Padma Vishwanathan Bhagini.
Mayyeva mana athatsva. Mayi buddhin niveshaya.
Mayyeva mana adhatsva. Mayi buddhin niveshaya. Mayyeva mana adhatsva. Mayi buddhin niveshaya.
Nivasishyasi mayyeva. Ata urdhvanna samshayaha.
Nivasishyasi mayyeva. Atha urdhvanna samshayaha. Nivasishyasi mayyeva. Atha urdhvanna samshayaha.
Uttam.
Nagamani Bhagini.
Mayyeva mana athatsva. Mayi buddhin niveshaya.
Mayyeva mana adatsva. Mayi buddhin niveshaya. Mayyeva mana adatsva. Mayi buddhin niveshaya.
Nivasishyasi mayyeva. Ata urdhvanna samshayaha.
Nivasishyasi mayyeva. Ata urdhvanna samshayaha. Nivasishyasi mayyeva. Ata urdhvanna samshayaha.
Uttam.
Dhanyawadalu.
Raghunath Mahodaya.
Mayyeva mana athatsva. Mai buddhin niveshaya nivasishyasi mayyeva ata urdhvanna samshayaha.
Mayyeva mana adhatsva mayi buddhin niveshaya nivasishyasi mayyeva atavudvanna samshayaha.
Uttam.
Meenakshi Bhagini.
मय्येव मन आधस्त्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वन्न संशयः.
Uttam.
Hema Bhagini.
मय्येव मनाधस्त्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वन्न संशयः.
Uttam. Well chanted. So here, so Bhagavan says it is without doubt your mind will be fixed on me. If your mind is always fixed on me and your thoughts are always on me, then definitely your mind will be fixed on me. So what should a devotee do if he is not able to be fixed and steady in the pursuit of God? So this is what Bhagavan says. What if he is not able to fix his mind steadily on God? Always he is not able to do it. What happens? So that's what he says. If you are not able to fix your mind steadily on me, athachittam samathatum na shaknoshi mayi sthiram. So permanently fixed on me. If you're not able to do it, O Dhananjaya, then seek to reach me. Mami chaptum abhyasa yogena. By abhyasa yoga, you try to reach me, O Dhananjaya. This is what Bhagavan is advising. If you are not able to fix your mind steadily on me, you try to do abhyasa yoga. So here, staunch devotion, that is, you does not deviate from God. The thoughts will not deviate from God. And wavering means it oscillates between God and this world. For worldly matters, it will oscillate. So that is wavering mind. So constant practice. By constant practice, wean away from world and abhyasa yoga, practice ceaselessly. Mind is permanently reclaimed from base thoughts or base actions. So impossible things can be made possible by constant practice. That's why we say when you do constant practice, your chanting also will become very, very beautiful. So that's what we say. Impossible can be made possible by constant practice. Nature can be changed by nature. So suppose someone has got a very bad nature or very angry nature, always angry. So that can be changed by overcoming it with some peaceful nature. We can so the nature also can be changed by abhyasa yoga. So this is what Bhagavan is advising Arjuna to try. So devotee can try this abhyasa yoga, constant practice, and he can get the constant fixing of his mind on God is possible. So he will continue.
Bholap Mahodaya.
Atha chittam samathatum.
Atha chittam samadhatum. Atha chittam samadhatum.
Na shaknoshi mayi sthiram.
Na shaknoshi mayi sthiram. Na shaknoshi mayi sthiram.
Abhyasa yogena tataha.
Abhyasa yogena tataha. Abhyasa yogena tataha.
Mami chaptun dhananjaya.
Mami chantun dhananjaya. Mami chantun dhananjaya.
Yet mami chaptum, aptum. That is to reach me.
Chaptun dhananjaya.
Okay.
Abhyasa.
Chant.
Abhyasa yogena tataha. Mami chantun Chaptun Dhananjaya.
Uttam. So here this in is only for connecting this anuswara with dha. That is mami chaptun dhananjaya. That is the in is only for that. Okay. We'll continue.
Supriya Bhagini.
Atha chittam samathatum
अथ चित्तं समाधातुम् अथ चित्तं समाधातुम्
na shaknoshi mayi sthiram
न शक्नोपि मयस्थिरं न शक्नोपि अल्वा सर ಅದು
shaknoshi na shaknoshi mayi sthiram.
न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम्
Yes. Abhyasa yogena tataha
अभ्यासयोगेन ततः
mami chaptun dhananjaya.
मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जयः मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय
Uttam. Here you can use the mami chaptum or mami chaptum dhananjaya.
मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय
No, otherwise you can use mami chaptum. This in you can use dhananjaya. Mami chaptun dhananjaya.
मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय
Mami chaptum. Icha.
मामि
Mami chaptum
मामिच्छाप्तुं
dhananjaya.
धनञ्जय मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय
Uttam.
धन्यवादः
Kanchana Bhagini.
Atha chittam samathatum na shaknoshi mayi sthiram.
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम्
Abhyasa yogena tataha mami chaptun dhananjaya.
अभ्यासयोगेन ततः मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय अभ्यासयोगेन ततः मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय
Uttam.
Pushpa Bhagini.
Atha chittam samathatum na shaknoshi mayi sthiram.
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम्
Abhyasa yogena tataha mami chaptun dhananjaya.
अभ्यासयोगेन ततः मामिच्छाप्तुं न धनञ्जय अभ्यासयोगेन ततः मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय
Uttam.
धन्यवाद
Ilavarasi Bhagini.
Atha chittam samathatum na shaknoshi mayi sthiram abhyasa yogena tataha mami chaptun dhananjaya.
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततः मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय
Uttam.
ओके अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततः मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय
Uttam.
थैंक यू सो मच
Nagamani Bhagini.
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततः मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय
Uttam.
धन्यवादः महोदय
Malini Bhagini.
अथ चित्तं
चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततः मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय.
Uttam. Dhanyavadah.
Thank you.
Here, suppose, is there any other way when the mind does not even submit to Abhyasa Yoga? I am also unable to do Abhyasa Yoga. That is also, mind is not disciplining itself to do this Abhyasa Yoga. So, is there any other way? Bhagavan himself is pointing out to Arjuna and says, if you are unable to practice Abhyasepya asamarthosi, that is, even to do, you are asamartham, you are unable to do abhyasam, abhyasa, be you intent on doing actions for my sake. Mat karma paramo bhava. So be intent on doing actions for my sake. Even by performing actions for my sake. Matartham api karmani. If you are doing actions, intending, if you perform actions for me, keeping intent on me, that is my karma, my work you are doing, that itself is, you will be attain perfection. Kurvan siddhi avapsasi. You will get siddhi, that is, you will get perfection by doing my work. So what does it, Bhagavan, mean? So, force, that is some force that is by nature is something which is strong and it is very difficult to alter it. So even that can be turned to advantage. So it can be utilized in the service of the Lord. Suppose, for example, there is a very talkative person. So a very talkative person, he always talks. So he can talk about God. He can talk about God. The turn is that talkative nature towards God. So that means he is doing God's work. That's what Bhagavan is intending to say in this. That is, turn all your talks to about God. And if you are an active man who works, so then the work for the glory of the Lord. Work for the glory of the Lord. So everything is turn it into work for the Lord. Talk for the Lord. Everything you turn it. But you're not able to do Abhyasa Yoga. You're not able to control your discipline, your this thing. So you can do this. Don't control it. Use it, channelize it to in the for the performing actions of the God. So thus become an instrument of the Lord. Instrument of the Lord, and his mind is purified and Godhood is reached. So when you do like actions, you do like this, and your talks are on God, your mind is purified and Godhood is reached. This way also you can attain perfection. This is what Bhagavan says in this. So Abhyasepya samarthosi. Abhyasepya samarthosi. Mat karma paramo bhava. Madartham api karmani kurvan siddhim avapsyasi. Continue.
Padma Jagan Bhagini.
Abhyasepya samarthosi.
अप्यासेप्य समर्थोऽसि अप्यासेप्य समर्थोऽसि
Matkarma paramo bhava.
मत्कर्म परमो भव मत्कर्म परमो भव
Madarthamapi karmani.
मदर्थमपि कर्माणि
Kurvan siddhim avapsyasi.
कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि
Uttam.
Anita Sharma Bhagini.
Abhyasepya samarthosi.
अभ्यासेऽप्यासमर्थोऽसि अभ्यासेऽप्यासमर्थोऽसि
Matkarma paramo bhava.
मत्कर्मा परमो भवः मत्कर्मा परमो भवः
Madarthamapi karmani.
मथर्थमपि कर्माणि
Kurvan siddhim avapsyasi.
कुर्वन् सिद्धिमा पूर्वसिद्धिं वाप्य
अवाप्स्यसि
कुर्वान् सिद्धि वाप्यास्यसि
कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि
वाप्स्यसि वाप्यास्यसि कुर्वान् सिद्धिं वाप्यास्यसि। ठीक है।
ओके
हरे कृष्णा।
धन्यवाद भगिनी।
पढ़ूं दोबारा से प्रभु जी।
रमेश
हाँ या
भगिनी
और एक बार पढ़िए।
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा।
हाँ
अभ्यासे व्यासमर्थोऽसि
हाँ
कर्म परमो भवः
कर्म परमो
भव
हाँ
माथर्थमापि कर्माणि कुर्वान् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि
अवाप्स्यसि
वाप्स्यसि।
ओके धन्यवादः। धन्यवादः।
हरे कृष्ण।
वरलक्ष्मी रमेश भगिनी
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव
अभ्यासेभ्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव अभ्यासेभ्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव
मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि
मत्तमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धमवाप्स्यसि मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धमवाप्स्यसि।
Yes, मदर्थमपि not मदर्थमपि मदर्थमपि
मदर्थमपि कर्माणि मदर्थमपि कर्माणि
कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि
कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि।
उत्तम।
थैंक यू।
विनोदा भगिनी
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव
मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि
मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि।
उत्तम।
धन्यवाद।
लक्ष्मी किरण भगिनी
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि।
उत्तम।
रघुनाथ महोदय
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि।
उत्तम।
रेमा श्रीराम भगिनी
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि।
उत्तम। Now we'll chant the shlokas that we did today.
इलवरसी भगिनी
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते. Thanks one.
घोलप् महोदय
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसार सागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्.
उत्तम.
धन्यवाद सर.
मालिनी भगिनी
मयैव मन आदत्स्व
मय्येव
मय्येव मन आदत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वन्न संशयः.
उत्तम.
थैंक यू.
हेमा भगिनी
மேம் என்ன கேட்கவே இல்லை மேம். கலாவதி மேம்.
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततः मामिच्छां तु धनञ्जय.
मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय.
मामिच्छां तु न धनञ्जय.
मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय.
मामिच्छां तु धनञ्जय.
इच्छाप्तुं माम इच्छा आप्तुं धनञ्जय.
मामिच्छां तु धनञ्जय.
उत्तम.
हेमा भगिनी
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि.
उत्तम.
अनिता शर्मा भगिनी
तु ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मय्यासंशया मत्परः अनन्येन व्ययोगेन मां ध्यायन्ते उपासते.
उत्तम.
रेमा श्रीराम भगिनी
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसार सागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्.
नागमणि भगिनी
मय्येव मन आधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वन्न संशयः. धन्यवादः.
सुप्रिया भगिनी
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोति मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततः मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय.
उत्तम.
देवी चित्रा भगिनी
अभ्यासेभ्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि.
अवाप्स्यसि.
कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि.
धन्यवाद. I will chant the slokas and we conclude. ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसार सागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम् मय्येव मन आधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वन्न संशयः अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततः मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि. समापयामः. We'll conclude chanting the Shanti mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. धन्यवादः. पुनर्मिलामः.